Hi everyone, Rainbow Brite here, Wisp here, and today we're going to talk about a setting that should never be on Google Android or Apple iOS, or if it is, the tool should be, truly worked on. The tool I speak of, or the setting that I speak of, is called Talkback. Now, you would think that Talkback means that Google Android or Apple iOS will talk back to you and tell you what you are doing. Now, this tool, and the belief here that it was set up for the blind or the sightless, those who either were blind or could not see very well, and help them somehow help them work their far wise speaker by telling them everything that they were doing. Now, where they made a mistake with this tool was to handicap the far wise speaker. Now, everyone knows that there's a talkback tool on every reckoner and farseer out there. There is. You got to go into the setting somewhere. It's there. At least when you set that up, it might tell you what the farseer or reckoner is doing, but it won't handicap you from working the reckoner or the farseer. Well, when it comes to a far speaker or a wise far speaker, it does handicap what you can do. It makes it where you have to squeeze down for a long time to get into things, into settings, whatever you want to do. Go on the interweb, make a call, send a tide, send an interwire. I don't know. Whatever you want to do with it, updates, whatever. It makes it hard to do it. Now, some folks would think that's crazy. If there are folks out there that are already handicapped it in some way, and they want to make their far wide speaker more workable, why would it make it even harder for them to work? I don't know. Because no one at Google and Apple can make a talkback tool that doesn't handicap a far wide speaker. So what you got to do is go into your settings, either this be Google Play if you got Google Android, or Apple Shop if you got Apple iOS. Go to whatever the setting is and take the tool out. That includes taking the whole handicap tool out. That includes taking out Talkback and the screen reader, because all they'll do is handicap the far wide speaker, and it is hard to get out of it once you're into it. At least you can get into, if you get into a screen reader or a Talkback setting on which, say, I don't know, a farseer or a reckoner, you can smoothly get out of it. But not with a far wide speaker. Oh no. No one knows how to make that tool work right. So it shouldn't be a tool. Unless they can get it to work right. But sadly, I don't think they ever will. It's just beyond Google, beyond Apple, to make a talkback and a screen reader that doesn't handicap the far wide speaker. Now, you might ask yourself, how did I even get into the tool the only 2 times it ever happened? Well, one day, and this was most likely Sailor Moon making this film, wanted to upload a film. Goes to the Euro tool, and next thing you know, Google Android thinks, oh, you want talkback on? Why I thought that? Who knows? The 2th time and the last time that this happened was when we wanted to make the film, the far wide speaker, louder. And it got into that. Now, tell me, why would Google Android or Apple iOS think, you want to upload a film, you want to talk back on? You want to make your far wide speaker louder? Oh, you want to talk back on? Why would it think that? I don't know. So since I went in and took that tool out, the setting which the tool runs off of is gone. So I never had to deal with that again. And if I ever get get a new far Y speaker someday, I will take that tool out too. You know? And it isn't like it's some setting or some tool that upsets the apple, Wayne. It doesn't. You know what upsets the apple, Wayne? Going into the tool, either by mistake or because you want the tool on. That upsets the apple, Wayne, until you get out of it. So that's just my rant on the talkback setting on both Google Android and Apple iOS, and how no one at Google and no one at Apple knows how to make a tool that only talks back to you, that only reads the screen without handicapping the far Y speaker. All right. Hope you like this film. Give it a like, share it, playlist it, and I'll see you later and have a rainbow day.